It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Being locked up during lockdown isn't necessarily a bad thing, especially when it comes to our bodies. It gives us a chance to slow down, a chance to reset and reassess, but most importantly, a chance to build up our immunities and minimize the chances of compromised health. How, I hear you ask? We are joined by Tammy Fry of the FRYS Family Food Company, who will be talking us through a few pointers regarding immunity and how we can bolster and boost our health from home every single day. Let's get the professionals lowdown on lockdown as we talk all things immunity. A very good morning to you, Tammy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me again on Espresso.
Hippocrates once said, "Let food be thy medicine." What was meant by this saying, and is there any truth behind it?
Well, of course there is, because food provides us with the critical building blocks to health and vitality, and more importantly, keeps our immune system operating optimally. So I would say there's a lot of truth there. We're seeing non-communicable lifestyle diseases at an all-time high, and these are basically diseases that have come about as a result of a poor diet and a poor lifestyle. So absolutely, Hippocrates was 100% correct.
I've heard the phrase gut health being used before. Could you expand and explain further, please, and what we can do to aid gut health?
Of course, the gut is critical in aiding the immune system. You have to think about the gut as the one very, very thin layer, almost half the thickness of a piece of hair in thickness, and that acts as a barrier from the outside world to the inside world, being our bodies. And when we damage the gut, in any way, shape or form, and usually through some of the foods that we consume and the toxins that we take in, the pathogens leak through the gut wall. And just on the other side of that is the immune system, which is in the bloodstream. And the immune system then starts to overreact and respond to foods or toxins and pathogens that we're actually consuming. There are so many ways that you can improve your gut health, and especially now while you're at home, just very simple things like taking a prebiotic supplement, a probiotic, eating fermented foods like kombucha, which you can brew at home. It's very simple. Other things like kimchi. Some of you might have heard about kimchi or sauerkraut are great ways to boost the bacteria in your gut. And then, of course, increasing your fiber intake. And a lot of the foods that we eat, like the highly processed foods and meat and dairy, are devoid of any fiber. But plant-based foods, including some of the FRYS products, are extremely high in fiber. And so I would strongly recommend shifting over to taking a lot of calories from fruit, vegetables, and even plant-based meat, as opposed to dairy, meat, and highly processed carbohydrate foods.
Many people are unsure about the efficacy or safety regarding taking supplements and often think it's only for athletes, sportsmen, and people with deficiencies. Can you shed some light on the topic and maybe a few ways we can supplement our immunity from home?
Get some sunshine. If you can't, take a vitamin D supplement. Vitamin C is another one. You can get that from the food that you eat. So things like red peppers, potatoes, oranges. I'm sure you guys know where you can get vitamin C from through your food. And then adding some spices and herbs to your cooking. Garlic, turmeric, cinnamon, oregano. These are all great to help build the immune system and lower inflammation in the body. There's also echinacea, adaptogens like adaptogens which just help the body to deal with stress a little bit better. One of them is ashwagandha. That's a great mushroom tonic that can be taken to boost the immune system. But really, as we said in the beginning of this call, it's really about eating healthy food. So really trying to get a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, organic if you can. Freshly grown at home is even, of course, way better.
Right now is the best time to take care of our bodies. Tammy, it is a widely known fact that stress can be a major precursor for illnesses or compromised immunity. And at a time like this, it's difficult to not have days where, it all feels a bit much. What can we do at home to fight the stress and support ourselves?
Well, I think everybody's feeling a little bit stressed out, and that's okay. But I think if you can spend a little bit of time trying to elevate your emotional state, and there are some ways, of course, I'm feeling stressed like everyone, and there are some ways and things that I'm doing at the moment, meditation, a yoga class, and all of these are free online. Do things that make you feel happy. If that's writing a journal, find creative outlets. Cooking in the kitchen with your kids, just find outlets to reduce your stress, because yes, stress does lower your immune system, and there are many studies that support that.
Sleep has always been a hot topic in terms of what its effects and benefits are and how much of it we actually need. Can you give us a slightly better idea on the subject, Tammy?
Well, again, sleep has also been proven to build the immune system. So right now, I'm sure most people are not going out and having huge parties. So it's quite easy to get into bed, at a reasonable hour and get at least 8 hours, if you can, 8 hours of downtime and sleep. And yes, it has shown to reduce stress as well. So it has huge immune boosting benefits. So I'm sure no one's complaining about getting into bed a little bit earlier or having a little bit of a sleep in. So take this opportunity and make sure you get those 8 hours.
Thank you so much, Tammy Fry, for joining us this morning all the way in Australia. I hope that you continue staying home and staying safe and healthy.
Thank you. You guys too. Thanks so much.
As we have learned, supporting our immune system is not only accessible and easier than initially realized, it is also of paramount importance. Given the current worldwide pandemic, it is in all of our individual interests to mind for our bodies and make sure we give them the best fighting chance possible. A massive thank you to Tammy of the FRYS Family Food Company for joining us and sharing some pearls of wisdom. Stay safe, stay healthy, and #stay home for some real food for thought.